Welcome back, Love Nation. This is Nina. I'm going to skip my normal intro. Apparently, two major names in this Diddy lawsuit apparently was put on this legal document that was not redacted. I repeat, not redacted. I actually went to read further into the document to upload the part two, and I actually noticed that two major people in the music industry, one rapper, one R&B singer, was not redacted well enough in the document. Now, I'm going to put my theory out there. Again, this is a theory, but it's very clear from the unredacted notes in the lawsuit who these people are. Please watch with me as I try to break this down. Like, share, subscribe, you guys. This is major breaking news, and I'm just going to get straight into this right now. You guys, I wanted to actually point out something that I noticed after I did part one of the video. Now, again, I want you guys to pay attention. This is a real court case document. Again, this is Rodney Jones suing plaintiffs Sean Combs and his team, etc. All of the defendants are listed right here. This is a real case. I want you guys to see I'm not making this up. I'm not doing this just to go viral or anything like that. However, I noticed something that I went back and read because I was trying to go through this document before I did part two of this video. Okay, I want you guys to be following me again because I know some people might not be very happy. Now, as I was actually reading through this document, again, this is an official document that was filed on February 26th of 2024. See that in the light blue up here? I hope this cursor is showing for you guys. Filed February 26th of 24. Couple things I want you guys to look at that it actually kind of flew over my head. First of all, this one where it says this conduct violated United States federal RICO laws. I'm going to try to look into this more to see why was this associated with RICO laws. Okay, that was the first thing. I have to figure out why this was put in this document. Why would they go after Diddy for RICO? I don't know right now. I have to look into it. But I'm going to go back down to something. If you guys did not read this, go through part one that I just put up. I'm going to scroll back down to the page that I actually stopped on. I had made a comment that it was some names redacted from this document. Okay, before we got into the juicier details that I'm going to actually make a video about later. Watch the previous video to see these pages that I'm scrolling through. So here is where I actually wanted to go back and look at. This is the end of the general synopsis of the lawsuit, the introduction. I had made a comment that if you look at sections I and J, a rapper's name was redacted. On J, an R&B singer's name was redacted. Okay? He outwardly did mention Young Miami's cousin or assistant. They also mentioned actor Cuba Gooding Jr. as saying the complainant, Mr. Jones. But I had mentioned at the end of part one that the rapper was redacted, whom was on Diddy's yacht, consorting with underage girls and S workers, as well as an R&B singer, which was redacted. And this was in Diddy's LA home, consorting with underage girls and an S worker. Now, this part is where I was trying to look at for, excuse me, the next video. I was trying to read this because I'm trying to get a sense of what's going on before I do part 2. Now, literally, as I started reading this, and you guys, I just loaded part 1 about give or take an hour and a half ago. If you look at this 3 right here and this 4, okay? This has to do with this section, redacted and redacted. Now, down here, again, this is a lawsuit that was put online. This is not redacted. 3, he is a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. That would actually be Meek Mill. Okay? That would definitely be Meek Mill. Now let's just go back up. Right here, rapper 3 redacted. Rapper 3 redacted. Let's go down to the next page right below. 3, these are the notes. I don't know why this was not redacted, but this was put online. He is a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. This is referring to Meek Mill. If Nicki Minaj dated another Philadelphia rapper, please put in the comments. I'm not insinuating anything. I'm reading the transcripts, okay? I've been following Nicki Minaj for over a decade, okay? I didn't just pop up and start looking at Nicki Minaj. Okay, if you guys can dispute that, if it's not Meek Mill, let me know. I'm not gossiping. I'm reading from a document. The next one is 4. Okay, look right here. My cursor is right here. Okay, you see that 4? That's the Cliff Notes. Let's go back up. R&B singer 4 redacted in Mr. Combs' LA home, consorting with underage girls and S workers. Look at this. Go back down here. This is page 8. 4. He is a Grammy award-winning R&B singer who had trouble with law enforcement after pawing a Bahan billionaire. That would be Chris Brown. Okay, I'm going to read this again. I want to make sure you guys know I am not being messy with putting this in the title. I'm not being messy with reporting this. I'm showing what is on court legal documents. This is not my personal opinion. This is not me ad-libbing. This is not me just making up BS for extra clicks and views. I told you guys when I report stuff, if I find stuff, this is a legal document. I want to make sure you guys understand. I'm not just throwing stuff on my channel just to get people to come here for clicks and views. We're going to look at this again. Because even though, go back up, right here, rapper 3 was redacted. R&B singer 4 redacted. It was redacted here, but this is in the Cliff Notes. Right here. I'm going to read it again. 3. He is a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. That would definitely be Meek Mill. 4. He is a Grammy award-winning R&B singer who had trouble with law enforcement after pawpawing a Baja billionaire. That is Rihanna. So this is definitely referring to Chris Brown. Anyway, I wanted to point this out because as I started reading down, because I was about to do, read through this before I did the part 2 of the video, I noticed this and I'm like, oh wow, why wasn't this redacted in these legal documents? So anyway, I wanted to report this. Again, let me go all the way back up because people love to twist stuff on the internet. Go all the way back up. And again, I caught this because I was trying to read through this for the next one I was doing. Go all the way back up. Again, filed to 2624. This guy is alleging that he worked with him for about a year-ish in 2022. So these allegations are very fresh. These are very fresh. And not only are they fresh, but he's telling about a current crime that fits into a legal area where they cannot say that it happened so long ago that we can't file this. Okay, I'm just saying, I'm just bringing this up. Again, here's the lawsuit, here's the plaintiff, here's the defendants. For the people that might not believe what I'm saying, because you literally have to break this down for people. I talked about this in part 1 of the Diddy video. Talked about all this. And again, as I was about to start reading for the part 2, here we go. This is actually where I ended it for part 1. Okay? And I did not get into this section yet. But as I was laying here, because I'm trying to drink some tea because I have a sore throat, I just started reading this to get ready for part 2. Then I got down to this. Where is it? There's redacted section. Where is it? Alright, excuse me guys. Let me go back down to it. Again, I don't like to just throw stuff on my channel. I like to come at you guys with facts and show you guys what I'm doing. Right here. 3 and 4. 3, which it had a 3 next to the rapper's name, was redacted. He is a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. You guys are reading this for yourself. It's in the document, page 8. Then 4, he is a Grammy award-winning R&B singer who had trouble with law enforcement after pawpawing a Bajan billionaire. That is definitely Chris Brown. You guys, I definitely want to know what you think about this. I just looked at this and I was like, wow, this rabbit hole goes very deep. And he only worked with Diddy from, he said, 2022 to like early 9 months, okay? He dealt with him for 9 months. So these allegations are fresh. So, Meek Mill and Chris Brown, somebody explain this. I'm not even going to try to go into this right now. However, I just wanted to lay this out for you guys. Like, share, subscribe. Till next time. Be safe. Enjoy your night. Bye, guys.